Hello there, my name is David J. Copper. Welcome to the Copper Campfire, the place we gather to tell stories and to talk about storytelling. Today we are doing something new we call Zombie Tale Tuesday, Tales of the Undead. We are doing this every week. Today our special guest is Juliana Gutierrez Arango. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Enjoy. It's morning. Just another sunny spring Tuesday morning. Nothing unusual. Until you look outside and notice the details. Your neighbors are going about their business in the normal way, but there's something a little off in their motions. Their smiles lack vigor. Their steps seem guided by something otherworldly. You can't put your finger on it. Even the birds chirping above you seem weird. The robins and cardinals seem to be circling like vultures. It's as if they know there's something about today that will make it horrifically different. Preparing to step out into the world, you're a little off guard when you open the door and find your mailman there. But your worries fall away when you find his reassuring, gentle smile. He leans in a little, tells you something about a problem he'd had with a package delivery. He steps inside, and without warning, his eyes grow dull, his smile empty. You gasp, reflexively jerking away from him, but it's too late. He's already on you, straddling you to the hardwood floor, sandpapered hands reaching for your neck. You try to scream for help, but your voice is smothered to a weak whisper as his face tightens into a leathery mask, teeth suddenly daggers, eyes emitting a deep red glow as his hands like barbed wire choke your breaths into desperate chops. You reach for anything you can find. Hands stretched, fingers splayed. There's something just above your head, something sharp, a pair of scissors perched on the dining room table. You reach and reach as the two of you fumble into a tangle of kicks, punches, claws, and stomps. Closer to the table now, you reach up, grasp the scissors, and swing them, aiming for his head. With a thunk, you hit your target, and the barbed wire hands around your neck grow limp. His eyes die in instant death, and he drops to your side. You crawl away, eyes still fixed on the sight of his still body. You can breathe again and scrape yourself off the floor. But the assailant isn't done yet. His final breath floats from his mouth in the form of a maniacal chuckle. You have won this battle, but you cannot kill us all. Mouth agape, you reach for your cell, finally dragging your eyes from him just long enough to call 911. You're not sure what you'll tell them, but this is a phone call that must be made.
911, can I help you?
But before you can speak, you notice he's gone. There is no trace of him, not on the floor, not even on your hands.
911, can I help you?
You say nothing, because what can you say? Maybe it was a hallucination of some kind. Not that you were on drugs or anything, but there has to be an explanation. There's no way that fight actually happened. You spend an hour convincing yourself that you didn't see or hear or feel what you thought you saw. It was a dream or something. Heading outside, you shake off the sense of dread that's been eating at you and step toward your car in the driveway. nursing that pain around your neck. A voice from behind startles you.
Good morning.
It's Alejandra, your neighbor. When you turn quickly and alertly, her friendly smile fades, soon replaced by a face slack with worry.
Are you okay? I heard some strange noises in your house.
You tell her it's nothing. Probably.
What does that mean?
You lean closer, checking to make sure nobody spies what is sure to be the strangest conversation you've ever had. Can you keep this between us? You ask her.
Of course I can. What is troubling you?
You tell her the mailman attacked you. You describe his face, his attempts to kill you, and you tell her it was probably just a weird hallucination.
Dios mío, my friend, that does not sound like a hallucination. That sounds like the legend of los muertos vivientes. I have heard stories of the undead from my grandmother. This is nothing to toy with.
What can I do, you ask?
You can run as fast and as far as your legs will take you. If you need shelter, come to my home. I have a strong bunker that will protect us.
Don't tell me you put that bunker there to protect yourself from the undead.
This is no laughing matter. I take these stories seriously, not only because of the stories I have heard, but because of the things I have seen with my very eyes. I have seen the way los muertos vivientes find the darkest part of your soul and takes it over.
You watch her leave, hoping she's not serious, but fearing that she is. It's nighttime. You get home, you see a police car, sirens still flashing as officers step in and out of the home across the street. You're drawn to it. You want to know the story, knowing full well it's probably a bad idea to investigate it. The cop at the door sees you coming, waves you away.
Nothing to see here, buddy. Just go on about your business.
But you cannot move. Your gaze is fixed on the front door as it displays a glimpse of troubling mischief down the hallway. A set of deep red eyes spring from the shadows and point to you as if commanding an army to seize upon you. In seconds, they are on you. The police officers, the bystanders, even your neighbors, the Iversons. They chase you across the street, growling like mad beasts, nipping at you, swiping, biting as you race to Alejandra's home, arms reaching for the front door. You get there seconds before the pack, stabbing at the doorbell, nearly pounding the door off its hinges. But the undead are coming, and there's no way your neighbor can answer the door fast enough. Your only hope is a window. As the undead's hands take hold, you pull yourself away just enough to reach the window and kick through it. They scrape against you as you squeeze yourself through the tiny opening, resisting their collective tug. As your face, chest, and torso endure slice after slice, you yank harder and harder until their grip slips free and you fall into darkness, landing seconds later. You stumble to your feet, knocking your head against a giant chest of drawers. As the undead try to wedge through the window's narrow space, an idea hits you. You shove the piece of furniture before it, blocking their entry. You know this won't last long, but it buys you time. Enough time to scramble down an unlit hallway until you hit a steel door. This must be the bunker Alejandro was talking about. You open it, too dark to see anything. Still, you find a way to open the door and shut it as the cacophony of kicks and screams gets louder and louder. Frightened into a quivering mass of flesh, you can do nothing but wait, hoping these predators give up. But they won't. In a few hours, you hear footsteps coming to the door. But these footsteps are light, lacking in menace. The door swings open.
Are you okay?
It's Alejandra. As you struggle to find words to describe the moment's horror, she calms you with a hand on your shoulder.
Don't worry. This terror will not last forever. We will be safe as long as we have food.
She turns on a light and steers your wounded body onto a table, then lets you gently fall. "I'm so glad you're here," you say, but Alejandra says nothing. She only reaches into a box and retrieves some forks and knives. Finally able to breathe again, you ask her, "What's for dinner?"
You are.
She gives a smile as her eyes emit a deep red glow. "I thought you said we'd be safe." She shakes her head.
That is partly true. Me and my friends will be safe, as long as we don't run out of food.
And then sends a fork to your chest and a knife through it.